Welcome to Chillin' and Spillin' Droppin' Drinks. Welcome back, chillers and spillers. This show is our weekly show where we just shoot the shit. We come on here, we take a break from the news, and we just have fun talking about a topic. We don't plan anything. We don't have notes. We just fucking chill. Have a good fucking time.
So, Vegas, like I was telling you, like Mrs. Randy really wants to go next year.
Uh-huh.
And I want to drive, but that's going to take like a whole
Dude,
day.
that's longer than a day. Like, that's a fucking long-ass drive.
So the only alternative is to what?
Fly.
I don't want to.
Why don't you want to fly? You can bus it if you want, but that's like 3 days.
No, I don't want to do that either. I don't like flying. I hate it.
What's wrong with it? It's great. It's fun.
No, it's not. It's scary.
It's not scary at all.
It is. I don't like to fly.
How many times have you flown?
In my life?
Yeah, like 5 or 6?
3.
Shut the fuck up, really?
3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I've flown maybe 50 or 60 times.
I don't like flying, dude. It just scares the shit
I
out
love
of
it,
me.
dude. Hell, you know what? The third time I was on a plane, I jumped out of one.
See, that's nuts too. But I don't want to crash. I don't want to crash. That's my fear.
So you're afraid of flying
Yes.
because you may crash.
Yes. Exactly. You're not going to survive an airplane crash.
I mean,
or you're
you
less
can.
likely to.
So because you're less likely to, you're not going to do it. That's like saying, I have cancer, but I'm less likely to survive if I do anything. So I'm just not going to do anything.
I see what you mean. But it's
It's craziness.
I don't like it. And it kills my ears every time. They never pop. It just kills them like crazy. Last time I flew, I swear there was a terrorist on the plane next to me. So there's that.
See, that's just your own head.
But
getting to you.
Mrs. Randy had to give me I forgot what pill. She gave me half of it, and then I freaked out.
You see, you need to, like, I don't know, fucking chug a whole bottle of NyQuil when you get on the plane and just knock the fuck out.
I guess that might work.
Because I love flying.
No, dude.
Even
you're
at this
way
age,
up
I'm like
there.
a kid at the window, like looking out, like, oh my God.
Fear of flying, dude. Just
I love
don't
flying.
want to do it.
Fucking love it, dude.
I mean, I'll do it, but I don't want to.
Is it that you're afraid of flying or you're afraid of dying?
Well, yeah, dying, obviously.
See, I'm not afraid of dying. I'm really not.
No?
I'm afraid of being buried alive.
Ooh, that one's scary, too.
That's a scary one. Like being buried alive. Ooh.
Now, are you talking about, like, being buried, like, at the beach and we bury you in sand?
No, I'm talking like that movie Buried with fucking Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, yeah.
Where he was fucking kidnapped and buried into a fucking coffin in the ground. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I didn't like that movie, but I know what you're talking about.
No.
Being in a coffin. Oh.
Just sitting there waiting to fucking die, waiting for the roof to cave in and slam into you and die of suffocation, or just suffocate altogether.
Or could you
run out of
imagine
oxygen.
just listening to the dirt drop on top of you as they're...
Oh,
just...
I think a Kill Bill.
Oh, that one too.
Yeah. Dude.
That freaks you out?
Yeah, that freaks me out. That's just, oh my God.
But what if you're buried after you're dead? Is that okay? Or is that still a thing?
I mean, I'm dead. Does it really fucking matter?
It matters because you could be looking up and seeing us.
See, I want to be cremated, though. I don't want to be buried. Just for the simple fact that we don't really know what happens. Like, we don't know. Is there afterlife? Is there not? Do I just stay in my body? What if you stay in your body and you're like there in the coffin and you just drop down and you're stuck in this fucking box for the rest of your life?
Ooh, that'd be freaky.
For the rest of eternity, your soul is just there in that box. Like,
so maybe
what do I do today?
Maybe cremation is the way since you're burnt and you're like...
And they throw your ashes and you're just like in the world? Yo. You know, the only good thing about being buried alive would be that at least you'd be able to jack off before you die.
If that's how you choose to use your last minutes...
What else are you going to do?
Yeah, it's better than screaming.
You don't have a phone. You're under the ground. Nobody's going to fucking
one more
hear
time,
you.
right? Just one more time.
I mean, if you come enough, you may fall asleep and you'll die in your sleep. Isn't that what everybody wants? That's what everybody wants.
That's true.
I mean, if you go back to what you were talking about, you know, dying by crashing, fear of flying, I mean, you're probably just going to die of a heart attack because you're going to fucking freak out on the goddamn plane. Ah!
And then it never crashes. They somehow land it, and I'm dead because I freaked out.
You know, I see you as one of those guys from like movies where the guy fucking, what's that one with John Lithgow where he's like on the plane and he's like, there's something on the wing, and they like attack him and hold him down and tie him down and shit. You don't know what I'm talking about? Oh
I'm
my
trying to think
God,
of what you're
dude.
talking about.
It's that movie, that famous movie where he sees an animal on the wing and it's attacking the wing of the plane to crash the plane. And nobody else sees it but him. And when they land the plane, like he's freaking out. He even takes the air marshal's gun and shoots the window out in mid-flight
Oh, boy.
and shoots at the monster on the plane. They land the fucking plane, and when they get down, they look at the plane and they see how it's destroyed. Claw marks all over it. There was
Oh,
a
wow.
monster there trying to crash the plane, and he saved everybody. And they
That could
take
be
him
me?
and they take him away in the insane asylum truck because they marked him as crazy.
What the fuck?
It's a real mind fuck. I can't remember. The Twilight Zone, that's what it is.
Oh, yeah,
Twilight
I've
Zone,
never
the
seen it.
movie.
I've never seen it.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
man. It's a total mind fuck.
I guess maybe if I had sex in a plane, it could ease the fear. I'll
Have
to
you
talk to
seen
Mrs.
those
Randy about
bathrooms
that.
in the plane?
But so the Mile High Club isn't really like just for like people like me that aren't rich. It's better if you have your private plane, right? And you do that.
Yeah. Or, you know, you're just lucky enough to be on a big-ass plane where you can fuck in the back and nobody's going to see you.
Damn.
You ever been on those planes? They're fucking huge.
I've been on a very small plane that had like 2 rows and like 10 seats.
The ones where you hear the motor
Yes.
like, "Woo."
Yes.
Those are awesome.
I had to go in that for like an hour, and I definitely thought
Those
me
are
and my
fucking
brother were
awesome,
dead.
dude. Every fucking like turbulence, you're like, whoa.
No, that's not
That's
awesome.
fucking great. It's like a roller coaster, dude. Fucking awesome.
You know what's awesome is if you're in a building and it collapses on top of you. That
Fuck
rush, that feeling of like,
you.
yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
You don't like it, do you?
Fuck you.
That'd be so awesome.
Buried alive. That's another one right there. Trapped under the fucking shit of the building, just sitting there like, help, and nobody can hear you. And then what if you're pinned and you can't even touch your dick?
Oh, that's
There you
rough.
are, stuck. Maybe I'm afraid of not touching my dick before I die.
think that's where you're going.
Is that where I'm going? I wonder if that's like a true fear, like if they have one of those names, you know? Like you know, every fear has like that crazy name that they put phobia behind.
Yeah. What's yours going to be?
No, I'm saying I wonder if, you know, the fear of not touching your dick before you die is one.
That'd be a long word.
Maybe they'll make it after me, you know, Joephobia.
I think you just started something.
Joephobia.
Can we hashtag that?
No, God, no. Fucking people are going to be talking about,
could
man,
you
I'm afraid
imagine-
not to touch my dick.
Like, you would probably be scared about sitting in your living room in a 2-story house and having, like, something up top break and fall on you and bury you in your own home.
What if I'm afraid of my house?
Ooh. Are people afraid of houses?
I think it's a fear. I think it's a thing. Like people afraid of homes.
Then where do you live?
On the streets?
Wait a minute. That's what homeless suffer for?
No, not all homeless people suffer from it. But I'm saying there are some people, I think, that... Here, I'm going to look it up on Google real
No,
quick.
you just told me that...
It's a thing. It's a thing. Fear of houses. It's a thing.
Yeah, homeless have this.
No. Some
It makes
homeless people
sense.
may suffer.
The homeless suffer
Some homeless people
from
may suffer.
a fear of houses.
Other-
It makes sense now.
Other homeless people
God.
suffer from drug addiction.
It makes so much sense. I get it.
You don't get shit.
They need to go get mental health for whatever it's called.
No, they don't. Fucking shit, Randy.
How can you be afraid of a house? It's just a house. It's where you live.
I mean, people are afraid of rooms, too.
Okay, now you're being
Rooms.
you're being specific. Specific. I
How
can't
does-
even talk. I'm done.
Put the alcohol down. Put the vodka down. Calm down. How are you afraid of a room? Like, everything in a building has a room.
Well, I thought of one. When
What?
I was a kid, I was afraid of the basement,
Yeah, but that's a basement. That's one
but
room.
that's a room.
Like imagine walking in the house and being like, "Oh, where are we? We're in the living room." Ah!
Get me out of here.
Where are we now? We're in the kitchen. Is that a room? Yes. Ah! Fuck what do you do? Just not come inside?
Go to your bedroom.
Ah! Go to the garage. Is that a room? Yes. Ah! What
Or
the
to your
fuck?
your point maybe about a hospital too is what if it means that you're afraid of multiple rooms? like somewhere where there's a lot of freaking rooms.
But how do you fucking live your life? You just buy one big house with no walls?
It's a
You just-
studio apartment.
Studio apartment.
That's what you get.
And then somebody like, oh man, where's your room?
Don't even say it. I can't
Don't say
hear it.
I can't hear it. No. It's like I'm a lesbian and I see dick.
I mean, I think straight women do that too when they see dick.
Really?
It's not a very like appetizing feature.
I think it looks pretty appetizing.
Okay.
Like a turkey leg coming out of the smoker, you know? Oh my God, you just licking your fingers. What?
Tell me when you meet a girl that will do that when they
You
see a
don't like
dick.
my similes?
My similes?
It's like a big old corn on the cob, you know? A Mexican corn on the cob where they just slathered it with, what is it, butter and mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise.
Chile and, oh, elote. Whew.
You know what we should do with that corn? We should put it in a cup. We sell corn in a cup.
But they make it on the cob, and then they cut it off
Cut
the
it
cob and put it in the cup.
Into the stupid cup.
How pissed do you think that guy gets when you're like, un elote, elote, and, you know, like, can I get it in the cup?
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. When they cut it all up.
Well, it's easier that way. The mayonnaise falls off the cob.
And then you get all messy. You look like you just fucking sucked a dick with fucking cum all coming down your face. What are you eating? Corn on the cob. Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. I know that look. My girl was looking just like that last night. Is that why you do that tongue thing?
Whenever something hits the side of my mouth? Yeah.
Hey, man, let's go get corn on the cob. Fucking shit. Okay, back on track here. Back on track.
There is no track.
Well, yeah, but we're talking about fears, you know,
Yeah.
and here I am talking
Are we?
about corn.
We're talking about fears? I couldn't guess.
I never would have known with all the corn and dick talk. Okay, so I don't know where we laid off, but I'm going to tell you one fear.
Laid off or left off? Who's drinking?
We both are. Shut the fuck up. I know one thing that
Why are you doing that hand motion?
really, because people can see me.
It looks like you're checking.
One thing. I know one thing that confuses me, and that is people that are afraid of the moon.
There's such people.
There's people that are afraid of the moon.
Are they the same people that believe the moon is real?
Oh my God, Randy, when are you going to let this go? It's been like 7 episodes and you keep fucking bringing it up. The moon exists, God damn it.
Why do they
my
fear the moon?
I don't know why, but people fear the moon. Is
too
it the
bright?
Martians? Neither one of us heard what we said.
I said bright, you said Martians.
Yeah. Of course, I don't know how Martians are on the moon.
Wouldn't they be on Mars?
Yes.
That's why
So
we
what
call
would
them
you call moon
Martians.
people?
Moon people? You just said it.
I don't think you'd call them moon people. That doesn't sound cool. Moonites?
Ooh, I like that.
Moonites, right? Yeah. So is the moon filled with moonites, you know? In that secret military base they got there on the other side of the moon that we can't see?
Yeah.
And the sperm bank is right next to it?
It's under it, by the way.
Oh, my God. In the lava tunnels.
It is, yes.
You know, the more we talk about this, the more fucking stupid this sounds.
Right.
But the moon doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Never mind, I can look and see it. It's a hologram.
And do you think people that fear the moon, is it like only if it's a half moon, full moon? You know who fear the moon?
You know what?
Werewolves.
Oh, werewolves do. Werewolves do fear it, but I just figured out why people are afraid of the moon. Is it going to disappear? Is it going to stay? What's it going to do? They look at the sky and they're like, oh, my God, it's disappearing. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, it's gone. Oh, my God, it's coming back. It's back. Yeah. Oh, it's good. They don't know what to fucking do.
I bet it's a lot of those people that like believe shit in the moon, like that it's powerful, or you know, like they believe the moon's something. Like
People believe the moon is powerful?
well, the people that like how you know those people used
Like
to
how?
they used to dance to it.
You
and
got to
shit.
do it. You can't just say like how.
how
You're like, how?
how
How?
right. They used to dance to
Me
it. and-
look at moon
Mm.
and dance.
Maybe they're afraid it would disappear and never come back.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
But
some people. I mean,
moons
I
are
think
crazy.
I think the full moon's beautiful.
It is. It's very beautiful.
When I see it, I'm like, oh, it's nice.
It's beautiful. Some people think it's ugly, but I think it's beautiful.
I go with beautiful.
Yeah, you go beautiful? Like beautiful women?
I like beautiful women.
Oh, I do too. Do you know, I'm looking at this website here, and people are afraid of them too.
What?
There's
Afraid
a
of what?
fear of beautiful women.
How can you be scared of beautiful women?
You know what's really funny? Talking about the moon. We haven't said any like names of fears, but I gotta say this one: Venustrophobia. Venus?
That's for beautiful women.
Yes,
Venus.
Venustrophobia. So now people are afraid of the moon, but yet they don't call the moon fear like moonophobia,
It's selenophobia.
selenophobia.
And beautiful women are Venustrophobia.
So what's fear of beautiful men? Is it Marsophobia?
Probably. I don't think there's a fear of beautiful men.
Good.
But a beautiful woman, I bet you it's just ugly women are fearful of beautiful women.
No, it could be guys that are like intimidated by beautiful women.
Yeah, because some
Think about that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, you take a guy that's like very unsure and very unconfident with himself. You know, put your hand down. And nobody can see. Put your hand down. All raising your hand. Me, teacher, me. I'm the ugly one. Ugly duckling in the back.
You just called me ugly.
I mean, yeah. You lost my train of thought. It just out the fucking door.
You were talking about how men
Something
Could
about
be-
beautiful women.
they could be what was the word you used?
Fucking no.
Intimidated by beautiful women.
Intimidated. That's the word. Yeah. So, like I was saying, men are intimidated by beautiful women. So maybe that's where the fear comes from on some form of shit.
I mean, I'd be more afraid of ugly people than beautiful.
That's one too.
What?
Uglies, afraid of uglies.
That makes sense though. Like,
or afraid of ugliness, not afraid of uglies.
oh,
I'm reading these too fucking bad. Afraid of uglies. Whoo. Ugliness.
in people. is
I
what
mean, it just says ugliness.
I'm going by personal interpretation, and it's ugly people.
I'm just going by anything ugly. So like you're feared somewhere.
Thanks. I want them to fear me
I wonder how that looks though.
ugly.
No, like I wonder how it looks. You're walking down the road and you see somebody ugly, like, oh God, oh. And
You don't already
run.
do that? Is that just me?
I could really see you down the road walking, be like, oh God.
You know I've done that
My
walking with
eyes.
Mrs. Randy, like in Target, and we walk by somebody, and I'll tell her after we walk by, I'm like, holy shit, they let that out? Wow.
You're the reason people get shot. You're the reason.
But you know what'd be funny? Is that
You're
that
the
same,
reason people are throwing cash registers at
That's-
Wingstop.
that same person is walking past me doing the same thing.
Yeah, they're looking at you like, holy fuck.
How is he with her?
No. See, based on where we live, people are walking by like, man, there's white people that live here?
That's true, too. They do exist.
My God, it's like a diamond in the rough.
Oh, I'm a diamond now.
Oh, my God. So, Randy, we've talked a lot of fears.
Yeah.
And a lot about what we're afraid of. But I think if we take all those away, I'm going to guess what I think your fear is. And then I want you to guess what you think my fear
Okay,
is.
we could do
Okay?
that. We
I
could
think-
do that.
I think that's a good way to wrap this show up, right?
Okay, we
Just
could do that.
really, go into what we really think of the other person.
It's always good to double wrap at the end.
Oh, yeah. It's like when you're fucking a chick and you don't know her, you double wrap that shit.
Shit, you do it if you know her.
Godly. I mean, if you're putting it in her butt, yeah. You don't want, what is that? Where when you're done fucking her and then you pee out the little shit that gets stuck in your pee hole, You don't want that.
No, I thought you double wrapped that way when you're fucking the one you know in their ass. You take off the first layer and then use the second one for the main hole.
Damn it. That's good.
So you don't have to pull out, unwrap.
You
put it
you
back
don't have
on.
to change
Yeah,
it. You don't have to
Come
lose
on.
wood. Wow.
I taught you something
That's a
today.
pro right there. That is pro work. Fuck. I'm writing that down.
Taking notes.
Taking notes here. So,
Okay, what do you think would be my fear?
so we've been doing this podcast a long time.
Yeah.
And I think one of the biggest things that you are afraid of
Mm-hmm.
is technology. 'Cause
Really?
You're afraid to handle anything else. You're like, no. I don't understand it. That's too much. Like, I think you're afraid of technology.
Yeah, and the whole like me not doing social media, me not doing that makes sense.
I think you're afraid of technology.
I could be a little bit. I guess it's kind of like new things though. Like I think I'm more fearful of new things, and the technology falls into that too because it's new to me.
So it's not technology in a sense. It's new things.
Yeah, think about it. Think about when you wanted me to do this podcast, and I was like, "What?"
You were like, no. And then sure enough, you came by, we recorded for 6 months, and then we were like, I like this. Let's go live.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And here we are.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but here we are. Whatever.
We're still here.
Yeah.
Your fear.
Oh. What do you think it is?
Well, the way you acted the other night, I think you have a fear of insects.
What?
Last night, a cricket was in my carport, and you freaked out.
I didn't jump up or anything. I was just looking for it.
You admit it right now. I had to get up and go over and kill the cricket.
You really did, but you just had to get up because you were tired of seeing me like, where's that fucking cricket? I just wanted to make sure it didn't jump on me.
You kept looking around for it.
I kept looking around.
But when I kicked it towards you, you're the one, "Ah!"
I didn't fucking do that, you
well,
lying
in my mind,
bitch.
you did. Your face went, ah.
No.
No sound, but...
I'm not afraid of insects. I just don't like them. Like, have you ever had a whole bunch of insects on your arm crawling around?
Yeah.
I have had multiple times, and I don't like it. So every time I see an insect, I'm like, oh, I don't want that.
And I thought of it, too, because here in your garage, if something flies in, you're always, like, looking, and you're like, ah.
Well, I don't like fucking bugs, dude. I hate them. I fucking hate bugs. It's not that I'm afraid of them. I just don't like them. It's a difference.
You know it's okay to admit when you're afraid, right?
No, I'm not afraid of that.
We're here right now. You can tell me.
No, I'm not afraid of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a fear of that. If I had a fear of anything, I think it would have to be like, I don't know. I really couldn't say. I don't let a lot of things stop me. I don't have a lot of things that scare me.
Come on, there's got to be something that you're kind of fearful of or you don't like. Like if something's presented to you in your face, is there something where you're like, oh my God, I don't want to do that? That's...
You know what? There is something. Long words.
What?
I have a really fear of like pronunciating things because I think I'm going to fuck it up.
Well, we've done this podcast for a while now, and that's true. I
don't
see
like
that.
long words. So maybe you could say I probably have a fear of long words. I don't know if that's a thing or not.
Or is it kind of like mispronunciation of a long word?
I think it is. Hold on. I'm looking it up here. Because I'm curious. Oh my God. It's on the list here.
Fear of long words?
Yeah, it's right here. Here, I'm going to highlight it for you and put it on the big screen. So there it is.
Holy shit. How do you... Hey, I want you to say that right now.
See, what's even worse about this is it's a fear of long words, and the word itself is like 27 fucking letters long.
Oh, I think it says under it that's the longest word in the dictionary.
Hippopotamonstriosequiopedophobia.
See, you did it. You conquered your fear.
I don't think that's how it's said at all.
I like how they started with hippopotamus, basically.
Yeah. Hippopotamophobia. Fucking shit. Oh my God. This has been a great ride. This is a lot of fun.
Careful now. You just hit that button. There's people that are afraid of buttons, too.
I know.
Oh, my God. How do they survive?
Psychos. Dude, people are afraid of everything. It's so fucking weird.
Everything.
Every fucking thing.
I
sure.
My fears are warranted.
No, they're not. You're just a little bitch.
Oh.